So 2025 has been going very well for me. It's been a lot of fun shit going on, a lot of laughter, lots of working and everything, and just lots of new experiences all at the same time. But I gotta say this, guys. In 2025, man, your boy got a girlfriend after being single for 3 years, and I gotta say, dude, it is absolutely worth the wait. Now, I've made videos about dating in the past and everything, and yes, it is in fact very difficult and very hard because nowadays there's a lot of people who rely on social media for every little fucking thing, and there's a lot of dating apps that kind of ruin the whole culture of just being able to be ghosted and shit. But I will say this, dating is still alive, but you just gotta really find it, and here's how I found it. The best way about finding love and compatibility or a good partner in 2025 and beyond is that it's really good to have a lot of friends and meet a lot of people and just have a friendship with someone that happens to be female and shit. Because honestly, that's what happened with me. Like, this person I was actually friends with for a long time, for about over a year. I was not expecting them to be any type of relationship with them or, to date them at all. We were just having a good time, and having fun. What kind of made things kind of change was we weren't really always that close as friends. We were always in this friend group and everything, and it was kind of cool because we always had this vibe and everything, but at the same time it wasn't always like someone on a deeper connection yet. It was always we had a lot in common. We were funny and had a good sense of humor and laughed about a lot of shit. But yeah, it actually ended up being a really cool relationship that developed over time just naturally. Now, how I met my partner was I met through mutual friends that happened to go to college and everything, and she invited me to go to the student center where anyone can just go in there and just meet people and everything. And she showed me this particular group of people where I got along with everybody, and a lot of them were a lot of females and everything. And I got to experience like what they are and how they act and everything, obviously. But shit, it was actually a pretty cool experience because yes, a lot of these people were a bit younger than me, about 5 to 6 years younger most of the time. But I didn't really care in terms of fucking dating and shit because I mean it's a college for fuck's sake, You're always going to be different types of people of different ages. Now, what was kind of cool and interesting was this person ended up becoming some type of a goth chick and everything. And I gotta say is that I'm more into the alternative punk, like metalcore style music and the culture of stuff of like emo stuff. I'm not really necessarily called myself like an emo person that dresses all black and everything, but I do like the culture of it in the music because the music is really fun and everything. And we also did click pretty well in that department. And this was before things did progress even further. Now, all of us did hang out quite a bit and everything, and I got to meet her family and stuff, and they all really seemed to like me, and I got along with everybody, and it was pretty cool because they treated me like I was a family member already, which was kind of sick. So they would always make home-cooked meals and everything, and they had this one cool-ass rule is, as long as you did the fucking dishes and helped them out a little bit, they would make anything you would want, and I gotta say is, yeah, that's fucking awesome, because I can't say no to free home-cooked meals sometimes, man. And yeah, it was really cool, and we also had like events back as friends with Friendsgiving and Christmas stuff and everything a little bit. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And I gotta admit, Friendsgiving is a bit underrated. And I feel like everyone should at least have one at least once in their life. But honestly, I like to have it as a yearly thing if possible. And I gotta say too is that I've been hanging out with my girlfriend a lot. And it's been the reason why I haven't uploaded as much. But hey, I'm trying to fix that. I'm on video number 3 for the day, trying to catch up because your boy really wants a laptop too, so I could start making videos while I'm with my girlfriend and stuff because she also happened to like making content creation too. She definitely hasn't started fully yet, but she definitely is interested into that department because she likes to do a lot of graphic design stuff. And I think that shit is also sick because, I make thumbnails and everything for YouTube, and I feel like those two kind of go hand in hand, and she also likes to video edit as well, and that's fucking awesome because I've really never met anyone on a romantic level that could actually want to do the same things I wanted to do, like almost very similarly. It's kind of sick and it's amazing. And I guess you can say that is there is definitely somebody out there for somebody, but you just gotta work your ass off for it. Like, it's not gonna come to you naturally. Like, you're not just gonna have someone come to your door. Some chick is gonna knock on your door and just want to date you, bro. You gotta legit put yourself out there where you can find people. And there's a lot of, like I said, black pills and incels that feel like all women are bad and shit. But nah, man, you're all just meeting the wrong ones. And that type of shitty ass mindset ain't gonna get you far, bro. Trust me, because fuck, if I could find a way to do it, you can too. But you all gotta fix yourself first. And I gotta say is 2025 has been a really good year so far, and it's treated me very well. And I'm actually might sound more exciting than usual because I'm just in a really good mood all the time now, and it's been fun. And yeah, I guess you could say this is like a honeymoon phase and shit, but I really hope that does not fade because we do get along really well, and we do love one of the same things in life, and it's actually pretty sick. And we actually can handle things maturely as well, and also just we all been through a lot of hardship together as friends, and we also have very similar upbringings in terms of like financial family backgrounds and stuff. It's not really easy. It's very rare, and sometimes just things in life just come together like that when you at least expect it. Because I wasn't even looking for some type of relationship, man. It just kind of just happened on its own. I'm like, damn, man, this is pretty sick. And I actually had vibes for a while that maybe this person might have had a thing for me secretly, or had a crush on me of some kind. I'm not the type to really be the judgment of character all the time when it comes to crushes or romantic interests, but I was actually right, and I was like, damn, man, because everybody is different, and some people like to overanalyze every little thing as a sign, and sometimes that's not always the case. And there's times where I did take a risk asking somebody out thinking they liked me because I was low key attracted to them, and I misread some of the signs, and I was like, fuck, man, that shit sucks. Heartbreak and rejection is definitely not the way to go, but fuck, you just can't help it sometimes, and you just build that courage. And I gotta say, so far, is one of my favorite traits about her is that she's very kind and does really kind things to me and to others. Like, my favorite thing that she did was she bought me like food and stuff as a surprise, and when I was like at least not expecting it. And I wasn't, like I said, didn't have the most money in the world or nothing, or worked the most amazing job, but she didn't give a fuck, dude. Like I said in my last video, I worked at fucking McDonald's, and she didn't even give a shit at all, and she didn't even care. She was just super ecstatic that I was working, and at least, providing for myself in my own apartment and everything, man, because there's a lot of people in the world who fucking are so materialistic to the point where they'll just look down at you for just not having certain things or meeting certain criteria. It's like it's a fucking job interview or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. But in today's dating world, it is definitely possible, and you don't even need dating apps to do it, because the last couple partners I did get with, I didn't use a single damn dating app because those things are very overrated. They're oversaturated, and sometimes there's a lot of crazy things that could actually happen to people on those things. Because there's a few times I did encounter people on the dating apps by talking to them, and I had someone ask me, hey, do you want to buy me a bag of chips or something? It's like, bitch, I never fucking met you. Like, I didn't even know you before or even met you in real life. Like, why the hell are you asking for people for favors? Because I guess there's a lot of simps on these dating apps that'll do anything to get a woman's attention, and that shit is fucking crazy. It's kind of sad in a way because they must be extremely lonely. I also happen to live in the worst state to ever date statistically in 2022, because in Kansas City, Missouri, it was one of the worst cities to date just a few years ago. And if I could find something like that naturally in a place like this, anyone can, man. You just gotta have faith in yourself. And yes, there's some people who are fucking, ugly as shit and stuff, but you know what? I've seen some of the ugliest motherfuckers still find themselves a girlfriend. Yes, it may not be the most pretty, most attractive person, but what kind of keeps people to stay together is looks are one thing that does attract the partner in a person, but what keeps people to stay together is the personality, because you know what? At the end of the day, dude, looks do fade, and that's a lot of things that black-pilled people get wrong. Yes, looks do matter, but you know what? They're not everything to get people to stay in the long run. And I gotta say, guys, is that just keep meeting people in general, because the more people you meet and the more opportunities you put yourself in certain situations and areas, the more likely you're going to find someone. It's just like common sense, honestly. But yes, just keep trying to meet people and work on your social skills too if you can, because when I was younger, my social skills were really bad, dude. Like, I used to not be able to learn how to talk at all, and it took me a long time, But you know what? I'm glad I developed these skills and waited longer in life to find a serious relationship, because you know what? It's not easy. And the cool part is this partner also wants a serious relationship. And this is probably the first time I've ever met someone that actually wants to commit and not honestly like just fucking, play games and just, fuck with me on my heart and my emotions and shit. There's hope in this world, man. Dude, you just gotta fucking keep going. Anyways, everybody, thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys have any stories about dating of any kind, any success stories of anything, please leave it down in the comment section below, man, because hearing these successful love stories would be kind of cool to read, because there's a lot of fucking stigmas behind dating right now, and it's absolutely fucking crazy. And yes, a lot of it is true, but fuck, dude, not every single person is out to get you. You just gotta be able to fucking weed out the bad ones and find the good ones, even if it does take a couple years or a good while. And I also never settled at all when it comes to finding somebody, because I'd rather be alone than to find someone that's just there just to have someone. Because at the end of the day, man, yes, it does get lonely, but you want to live life to the fullest for yourself and what benefits your life too. Because if you always settle for someone just to have someone, they may not benefit your life in that way, or you may have a lot more issues emotionally, and you still can feel lonely despite having someone next to you, and you do not want that feeling. Just know, guys, that you still have time, and it's not the end of the world if you haven't found that person yet. I hope you all find some success in the dating world, and you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.